Okay. Is this on?
Yeah, it should be.
The red light's on, so. Yay!
Cool. Hi, I'm Julian.
And I'm Alexa.
And this is Friendly Frequency. Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Check the camera. Alexa, talk to me.
Alright.
What do you know about the Long Island music scene?
Before this,
The Long Island... So Alexa, what do you know about the Long Island emo scene?
Honestly, before this video, not that much. I wasn't even aware it really existed, but after like going to these performances and seeing these performers, I've been completely like amazed and really like surprised just by like their dedication and how close-knit the community is. And it is really like a thriving music scene, and it's just like amazing that it's been like under my nose this entire time, and I didn't even know. I knew about it through you, so like what was your relationship to the scene?
I mean, growing up in Merrick, where Brand New's from, like everyone listened to emo. But because of like the recent scandal that Brand New has got themselves into involving minors, all my friends stopped listening to Brand New, and a lot of them just like got over the whole emo phase. Emo is dead, like on Long Island. That's what I was starting to think. But since like the summer started, I started to realize there's a whole rebirth in the emo scene in Long Island, especially with Oso Oso. Jay, tell me a little bit about the emo rock scene in Long Island.
It's a great scene, dude.
So tell me, Andrew, what do you think about emo music?
In general, or the Long Island scene?
The Long Island scene.
It's cringy, but it's raw. I mean, these are kids that are just coming together, making bands in their basements, annoying the neighbors. It's classic.
And like, what are like the go-to venues on Long Island when it comes to the emo scene?
Amityville Music Hall, The Revolution. East Islip Lanes is also a great spot. They support a lot of local music.
We've mostly done like school stuff, but like as of recently, Amityville Music Hall.
And you work in Amityville, like you bartend here, so you've seen so many people come in here. So what kind of bands come in here?
It's like so different every night, you know?
Yeah.
This is probably like one of the only venues on Long Island that alright, so of this size, one of the only venues of this size on Long Island that is constantly like at least 5 days a week.
Right.
This is my favorite place because it's like, I feel like this place is like, that is like smack dead in the middle of the island.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're coming from east or you're coming from like almost the city, it's like not too painful.
Yeah.
And it's convenient, like only like 15 minutes away from me, which is like really nice.
Yeah.
Some crazy stuff. Kids act like idiots.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun. It's, you know,
It's music.
How do you compare Long Island to other places you've been to?
Honestly, this just feels like a venue in Philly. So you were saying that like you first came in to made us feel at home. So honestly, what's the music like? That's like a bigger. It's just the place popping.
There's so much talent in Philly, and a lot of women are too.
Because every drummer that it's sort of.
So what's like the emotional part about it? Is it the lyrics? Is it the music? Is it the way you sing?
Okay, so it's a little bit of both. The lyrics are emotional in that sense because they're just like you're writing about past girlfriends and like bad relationships and whatnot. I feel like some emo music, they structure it musically in a way that it evokes emotion. Like, I feel like I've listened to a few songs where I'm like, fuck, that just fucked me up. Yeah, you know?
table talk, I look at it, it's just like, I write about the shit that affects me every day. And it's like the shit that you sit down with your parents about at dinner and you talk.
It's very straightforward, right?
Yeah.
It's like, we don't, all of our songs I think are pretty straightforward and just talk about stuff that I think
a lot of people deal with every day.
Chris, what do you have to say about 42 Eagle?
It's my baby.
Yeah, it's my pride and joy.
Y'all are fucking sweaty.
Do you get a lot of sad people at your shows?
Oh yeah, we're included.
Do you have to be sad to like emo music?
Nah.
No.
You just gotta like music and just appreciate what's coming at you, whether you want it to be this way or you want it to be that way.
Yeah.
So everyone has a different message.
Also, if you like relate to it, like I feel like I listen to a lot of sad music, but about like how you don't have a girlfriend and stuff. But I have a girlfriend, so I feel like you can really listen to it any time.
Yeah. How do you describe the emo crowd? Like the people that show up to your shows?
Honestly, like, it ranges. That's what I love about it, is like it's not like just one demographic of people. Like, everybody experiences these things that we write about, which I feel like is what makes people connect to the music.
Right.
Everybody just knows each other. Like, in the minute you walk in, they're just like friends. I guess a lot of the kids have been, like, they're all friends from when they were like, you know, little. And they all just grew up playing music together and then end up, you know, in bands and touring all over the place and stuff.
How do you feel like the Long Island scene affected you musically?
I mean, this show is pretty intense with that. A lot of the people, like, a lot of bands here tonight are people also from Long Island who have been playing for, like, here for, like, years now, and it's really cool, and I've been seeing them, like, the entire time, you know what I mean? The show that, like, influenced me to start doing music wasn't, you know, like, a big, fancy show. It was a very small, local show. There were maybe, you know, 25 people in the audience, and it was just kids my age playing, and I was like, this is so cool. I'm like, I want to try to do that.
I just think it's the best. It really is. Like, every band, even bands that aren't doing that well, they have, like, their friends that come out every show. It's a good thing.
Very supportive.
It gets better and better and better.
I met Cara because she used to come to shows that my roommate would throw in our garage.
Okay.
I met Cara because of shows I was throwing out of my garage.
Yeah.
What's your impression on this scene? Do you feel like it's getting better or it's getting worse? Or
It's gotten bigger. I won't say it's gotten better because it's really like, it's kind of all the same shit just every year. It's like, it's still good. It's just like, it's the same shit, and it's just like more people are getting into it. So it's not like it's getting any better or worse. It's just expanding.
It's definitely gotten a lot bigger.
It, like, branches out upstate.
Yeah. A lot of friends that go to SUNY schools, like New Paltz, Mediante.
I think it's getting better because people are having more mentality towards local music. Like, I've seen more push to, like, support. And I feel like emo is, like, not really a genre, but like a mentality.
Long Island definitely has some hometown heroes.
Oh, yeah. What'd you say?
We got, like, Oso Oso and Maxiel, so, like, they're, like, everyone.
Oso Oso is an emo band from Long Beach, New York, and they're one of the most respected musicians of the Long Island emo scene. Their first EP, Oso Oso Oso, was released by Softspeak Records in 2014, and their most recent album, the Unihan Mixtape, was released in 2017 by Seal Mountain Records.
They own the island. But they're sick. They've been working ever since I can remember touring, working. It's great to see them finally get what they deserve for a long time.
I remember hearing about them when they were Oso Oso Oso, and they were like, they were not like big.
how do you feel about the emo scene?
I'm 25, so my experience with it has been since I was like 17, like the last 8 years. They've seen kind of like different variations of it come and go. There's a lot more shows that are like in places like this and stuff, more than like there's a lot of house shows going on. I feel like when I was like a little bit younger and not so much anymore. So I don't know if that's a good thing.
If you're big on the island, you're either like, you're just from Long Island and you're really big everywhere else, or you're just big on the island and that sucks.
Like, I just feel like it's so hard for like Long Island bands to like get traction. What was like the work like trying to grow that foundation?
It's never ever felt like work. I feel like I can always look back and look at like situations where it's been like, oh, this is definitely difficult at this time or something, you know what I mean, like more stressful, and like there's always times when you kind of just like roll with the punches and like take what comes.
Right.
But I would just say like play anywhere, you know what I mean. I kind of just try and like practice our songs to the best of my ability.
It's like they're big in general. They're just gonna
Broken free of the cycle.
But like other bands will fall into the cycle, and it kind of sucks because then you're just like, you can only get shows here. People see you here, but the second you leave the state, they're like, who the hell is this guy?
But yeah, I don't know if the goal of the band was ever like super huge. Like we're having a good time.
It'd be nice though.
Right, and like things happen, and then you go.
Yeah, they're like amazing, and I can't wait for them to like sell out. And I know I say this like all the time, but like
No, I agree.
real, I can't wait for them to sell out. And like I wish Warped Tour wasn't ending because like they would totally be on Warped Tour, and then they would be like so successful, and they'll forget all about me. But like, it's okay.
Be on Warped Tour, just rocking it.
Yeah, but they're definitely. I feel like they're definitely gonna go places.
Yeah, it's hard because you got your life and your family and your girlfriend and your job. It's hard.
Oh yeah, of course.
But you know, finding the balance is cool. We're just doing as much as we can.
I love how towards the end of every tour you get tired of it and you're like so stoked to go home. And you go home and then 2 days later you're like, oh, I fucking wish I was like back out on tour. Like I could be home and I'll wake up and have to go to a job that I don't really like, you know what I mean? That's like more so necessary means of survival and it's something that's like spiritually fulfilling or just like, you know what I mean? And with this it always feels just like so fulfilling. And it's like I wake up and my purpose that day is to go to this place and play a show. And it just feels like, for like my soul, it feels way better, like way more purposeful than when I was like 18. I just told my parents, I was like, I really don't want to go to college. I was in community college. And
were you in Nassau?
I was in Nassau.
Nice.
Yeah. And I was like, I really don't want to do this. I want to play music. And like, I just started doing that and they still let me live at their house. Like, that's fucking helped so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Obviously, I have to like, work way more than I was.
Oso Oso is more of an established musician, I would say, because he has these like huge tours across America. But like, there's a lot of like smaller bands that they're like literally just trying to make a band. Like we met like two people who were looking for like a bassist and drummer, and we found a scene that, despite like all the allegations that might be like happening with like Brand New and everything, it's still a very close knit community. Like it's very welcoming. All the performers who we talked to like were so friendly. They all know each other. They all work with each other.
We definitely found there's like a huge camaraderie. I can't say it. Everyone just gets along, and no one shuts up about support local music.
Yeah,
like, that's the biggest thing for sure. Hell yeah. Cool. Tell me a little bit about 42.
We're a band from Fredonia, Long Island, New York. We're an emo alternative band.
Cool.
So like,
well, so for Oso, it's
you can.
For Oso, I just like pretty much write and record all the stuff.
So Jake,
Where's Julian?
I'm a Virgo. I don't get along with
I'm a Virgo.
Nice.
Yeah.
We don't get along with anyone.
hi, I'm Julian,
I'm Jake.
and I already suck at this.
Just get them.
Yes.
I love it. Alright,
Super fucking bright. Super loud. And like, also got most you have.
We're 42 Eagle. This is Israel.